is Lori from Cruising for Treasure, and you're watching my What Sold show. And today I'm going to start the first of a couple little clips that we're going to string together, showing you what sold the day previous. So today is Wednesday, so this is hair on my face. This is what sold yesterday on Tuesday, and I did have 5 total sales from 2 different platforms, eBay and Poshmark. So without further ado, let's just jump right in, shall we? Okay, so of course, y'all know I had to sell a vintage postcard because that's just what we do around here. This is a cool one. It actually has been listed for almost 2 years. I cannot believe I've been listing vintage postcards for almost 2 years. It just doesn't feel like that long. Anyway, so this is, let's see, Joseph Horn Company store in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this is postmarked 1905. And it does have writing, and again, like I said, it is postmarked, and this sold for $9.99. And what's really cool is this was the first collection that I got, and it was a collection that belonged to a Dr. Bumpus. Okay, and it seems like he lived in Steubenville, Ohio, and it seems like everybody or a lot of people in his town, when they would travel, they would get postcards and send them to him for his collection, because many of the cards said, here's another one for your collection, which I just think is just so cool. And this one says, can you imagine what I am doing? That's all it says right there. Can you imagine what I am doing? Shopping, probably, I would guess. But it's really cool because it has like horse and carriages in there. It's like a little snapshot of a day gone by. It's just really, really, really awesome. So anyway, postcard. Oh, and that sold for $9.99. And for this lot of postcards, I believe I paid between 5 and 10 cents per postcard. So win, win, win. Okay, next item to sell was this item, which is a vintage camisole. And this is, the brand is Best Form, which I don't think that's even a thing anymore, but maybe it is, I'm not sure. So it is new at tags. It was sold, let's see, Sears probably? Yes, Sears. And this sold for $17.50, which was my full price. And it's just awesome. This came from my hoarder house. You're welcome to watch those videos. All the inventory from that haul actually came to me free of charge. So pretty great. $17.50. And then the last item to sell on eBay is this Helmut Lang piece, which I have only ever in my life found, I think, 2 pieces of Helmut Lang, and this is one of them. Size medium. It's just a really pretty drapey long sleeve shirt, pretty lightweight, sheer. This sold for $45. So really, really awesome. Really awesome. Let's see. Let me see how much I paid for this. I believe I got it at Savers, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually sold it once and then had to, it got returned. So yes, I did pay $5 for this. It got returned or they canceled the sale, one of those. It has already sold and now it's selling again, so hopefully it works out this time. Okay, the next item to sell is, these are definitely a bolo. They don't sell as quickly nor as high as they used to, but this is the Dr. Scholl's Go Play Feel Crazy clog. I don't know. I'm guessing nurses wear them. They're not the prettiest, but then neither are Crocs. So can't account for taste, right? So these are a size 9, which were my size. Somehow I just decided not to keep them. They sold for $25. I believe I got these at Goodwill and I paid $5. So not too shabby. $5 into $25 on Poshmark, we'll take it. And then the last item to sell on Poshmark, so I had 2 sales on Poshmark. This is definitely something to keep your eye out for, is snow pants, snowboarding pants. in a brand that is good. But what I'm saying is don't get Target brand or Walmart brand. You're not going to really get a great return on your investment. However, these are Burton. Probably just easier to show you this brand right back, or the label back here. Burton, these sold for $40. They are women's and size medium. They're just, you can tell the difference. You can tell the quality in these, just the feel of the fabric, the weight. It's just the touches of everything, the reinforced seams, all of that. Really great pair of pants. These sold for $40. I actually don't remember where I picked these up, so let me pull that up on my spreadsheet for you. I don't remember where I picked them up and how much I paid. So Burton Dry, let's see. I paid $6.50 and they were listed in April. That's always my luck with these guys, always. I find them at the end of the season and then they sit, but at least they sold this season, so that's awesome. Somebody's gonna have a really fun time. I did get these at a Goodwill for $6.50, and you know, they were listed in April, so they took about 8 months to sell, I guess. So not too bad. $6.50 into $40 on Poshmark. I'll take it, but again, that's a good brand to keep your eye out for. They do basically outdoor ski and snowboard apparel, so you can look for their coats and their pants. I have sold their hats before and their gloves, and I'm sure they do scarves and stuff. So just keep your eye out. It's a good brand to keep your eye out for. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for what sold today. All right, we are back with another installment of sales. So nothing on Poshmark yesterday. And actually nothing so far today either. Whatever that means, I don't know. I did have 6 sales on eBay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show those to you. And without further ado, here we go. Okay, the first one, this was definitely one of those things that I should not have picked up. I just kind of got caught up in the delight of finding super cheap things that I could sell online. This was Allbirds. Okay, so what do we know Allbirds for? They are known for their shoes, right? And even their shoes have fallen in resale value. So why in the world did I pick up Allbirds underwear? I don't know. But I did for like 50 cents from Sierra. I don't know. So it sold for $10 on eBay. Yay, but it took forever. It literally took forever. I will never do that again. That's the problem when you have a company that excels in one specific category. Sometimes they like to branch out and try other ventures. Most of the time it really doesn't work out because you didn't create your name making underwear. You created your name making sneakers. So people who bought your sneakers love your sneakers. They don't even know that you made the underwear. They don't care about the underwear. People shopping in the underwear aisle are like, what is this? Why would I want this? Don't they make tennis shoes? See, so I should have just stayed away, but I didn't. So that's what we're working on this year, is not doing that. So $10 for underwear going out the door. Someone is very excited to get their Allbirds underwear, I'm quite sure. Okay, next, this is what I do. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but this is what I excel at, okay? This is Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss Brunch Queen. And it sold full price for $19.99. I'm gonna look at where I got this from because I don't actually remember. Some of them, some makeup, a lot of makeup I've gotten recently is from a thrift store. Oh, that's what this is from. So I did pay $4 for this. This thrift store does tend to price their things a little bit higher than, you know, Goodwill or Savers. However, they do get good quality stuff in. So $4. I listed it on January 9th. In less than 2 weeks, it sold for my full asking price, which was $19.99. So that is fantastic. I would so much rather do that than pay $5.50 and wait 3 years to sell the underwear for $10, right? So that's what we're working on, rehabilitating our business this year. Okay, here's another one. It's already in my bag. But this is Nat Nast, a Thai. It's called a stiff drink. So it's martini glasses and that sort of thing right there. And that sold for $12. Again, not an awesome sale, but it's going out the door. It's a stale listing. I've had it for a while. So I'm happy to see that go out the door. One thing this did sell actually fairly quickly. This is a vintage postcard. It's a view of the South Lake, the Summer Palace in Peking in China. And it was posted in 1981, which is very, very interesting to me. Just imagining the geopolitical situation at that point all across the world, which this particular collection is very interesting to me because the couple that collected these postcards, they actually lived not that far from me. I am on the outskirts of DC. I'm in Loudoun County, which is, fairly close to DC. We're actually going to go into DC on Saturday, do some sightseeing. But anyway, so the person, this collection, they went to college in Pennsylvania or something, had their career in DC. They are now deceased, but they had the collection centered, the majority of the postcards came between the 1976 and 1990 years. And all of their friends traveled all over the world, but a lot into communist countries, into the Soviet bloc, the Soviet Union. So I have quite a few postcards from Poland, not many from Russia, a couple from Ukraine, a couple so far that I've seen from like Romania, mainly Poland, and the Czech Republic, which was not the Czech Republic at the time. And then a couple from China, not a lot. But it's just very interesting because when you read them and you can just see like the mindset of people in that time. I was a young child during the Soviet Union. I actually lived in Russia after the Iron Curtain fell. So I saw up close and personal, firsthand, the after effects of that type of government. Anyway, it's just very, very interesting to me, just to kind of get a little glimpse of the people. So I'm going to actually read this one out loud. So this was mailed on April 22nd, 1981. It says, "Hi, we're in Shanghai, not Peking, but these were the postcards in the store. Everything is fascinating and marvelous. We're being treated like real VIPs, and it's lots of fun. For example, no customs check of our baggage. The women are very open and informative about the need to encourage young girls, same disinclination to go into science, presumably as the US. The people are clean, healthy, well-dressed, if not very fashionably, curious about Americans, and very friendly. It's like a fairy tale being here. Love, so-and-so." This absolutely jives with my experience being in Russia shortly after communism fell. Other than being treated like VIPs, we were treated, people were very interested in us as people, like people on the street. Official people, like in the airport and other places, you were not treated like a VIP, for sure. And then the not very fashionably is also interesting because you think about it, a communist country is actually a closed country, and they are not allowed access to the outside world, to Western fashion. So it's only what they have in their own country. So it can be good or bad. Okay. Here is something. I love selling vintage sheets. I love finding them new in the package. It's just, I love finding anything vintage new in the package just because it's like you're retaining a piece of history. Seems like a common thread through my store. Okay, vintage JC Penney. This is a solid full flat sheet. So this is not an item that's going to be a quick seller just because there's nothing noticeable about, not noticeable, there's nothing that will grab your attention about this. It's plain yellow. And also it's a full size, which is not a great size of sheet to find. And it's a flat sheet, which is also not, people prefer the fitted sheets. But anyway, this sold for $12. I sent the offer to the watcher and they accepted and purchased it. I got a ton of vintage new in the package sheets from various online auctions. So I paid $1 to $2 an item. So I'm just glad to get that out the door, reduce the bulk in that section of my eBay room. This last one is hilarious to me. A red hat, of course, and it says, don't blame me. I for the dope from Hope. Do y'all know who that is? Here's your history lesson. What presidential candidate and then president was from Hope? And what is the state? Let me know in the comments. Lots of clues right here. But anyway, so let me know. This is a vintage trucker hat, and it does still have the foam completely intact. It's in really pretty good shape, and one size fits all. The brand is Sun. It is made in China. This sold for $12. So that is what is going out the door today. I'm gonna get that all taken care of, and keep watching so you can see what sold today. And I'm back with the tale of what sold yesterday. Do you want to hear it? It's very short and sweet. At least it has a happy ending. I sold one thing, so I guess that's maybe not a very, very happy ending. I seem to still be in timeout on Poshmark. No sales. I have been listing daily on that platform and doing all of my Posher VA stuff. So sharing, deleting, relisting, sending offers, following, like all the things, and still no sales. So I don't know. I will say, because this week there was a federal holiday with Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and it seems like Poshmark has not factored that in to their calendar, because they get very, like, so I had items that sold on Thursday, so they didn't go out in the mail on Friday. Well, then you have Monday off. And so by Tuesday, Poshmark was very frantic. Like, this is your last chance, you know, whatever. And it's like, dude, it was a holiday yesterday. I couldn't mail my things. So I don't know if they kind of throttle your account if you're late in shipping items according to them. I don't know. Also, my post office took a little while to scan the barcodes for the last 3 items that I shipped out. So I don't know. I'm just grasping for reasons and excuses. I'm not sure, but this is why for me, eBay will always be my main platform, because like, and people have a lot of garbage to say about eBay. However, it's the only platform that consistently delivers in sales for me. I have one day on eBay in the last 31 days that had no sales. So I think that's pretty great. Whereas I have had months go by on Mercari with no sales, months on Facebook, and days, sometimes weeks on Poshmark with no sales. So this is the life of online reselling. It's not all glitz and glamour. However, the item that sold today, it's super great, okay? It is Valley Yarns by Webb's America's Yarn Store. Franklin Habits Dolores number 14 Pigalle Scandale Kit. Okay, so apparently this is from a story, a legend. It's a little, I don't know. It's something about, it's a cow who danced supposedly like at a fictional Moulin Rouge. It's a different whatever. So anyway, I don't even know. This is what it is. Okay, so, and it even comes with a fan. I don't know why it has a fan. I don't know why. That's weird. And it's not included in the list. So that's interesting. Maybe someone slipped it in there. I'm just not realizing that. That is hilarious. I don't know why the fan is in there. Why is the fan in there? Okay, I'll have to look that up because that's weird. So this is from 2019, and it was, it sold for full price of $49.99, which is awesome. If you didn't know, cross-stitch kits are a huge bolo. Some are absolutely, with any category, some are more profitable than others. Not every cross-stitch kit is going to get you a lot of money. Not every embroidery kit, needlepoint kit. But some of them can be worth a lot of money. So this one, $50, we love it. So that is what is going out the door today. And the sad news is that I have had 0 sales today so far. Yikes. Getting a little nervous. But I am setting my store on sale starting tonight. It will be 35% off. So you are more than welcome to follow the link in my description and see if there's anything in there that tickles your fancy. And I'm sure I will get sales from that. That's what usually happens. I set my entire store on sale, even the items that were newly listed. So you can get a really good deal for that. So, so that wraps it up. Today is Friday. This is the last that I have to share with you for my sales. If you guys have not yet, please do make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button for this video. And hopefully next week we will be able to keep on schedule for making our videos. That is something that is a little bit difficult around this household because we are always crazy going here and there. But hopefully next week we'll be a little bit more settled, so we'll be able to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you made it all the way to the end, 2 thumbs up for you. Good job. We'll see you later next time. Bye.